and you knew my history with them. That's why you freed me from...
Naane! Finally. What news from Miria?
Liko, Shepard, the rebuilding progresses and... Alvane, you are on your feet again.
Traitor. She betrayed the Resistance to save herself, and now she's come back. Don't they know who she is and what she's done? I must tell them before she flees.
Qué cínico, ¿no?
The traitor? What's that witch doing here? They must not know who she is and what she's done. If I tell them now she's dead, I must confront her in private.
¡Qué huevos!
They're all well. Rebuilding... apologies, Shepard. I'm tired from my travels. I would like to retire to my quarters.
Of course. Let's speak tomorrow. That goes for all of us. The hour is late. We will reconvene after breakfast.
You knew they were coming. The General and the Mother. That's why you sent Captain Bakim to Friar's Keep. That's why you freed me.
Kian.
Liko was right. You're using me. All those words about being a symbol, about being important to the Resistance.
Does the one exclude the other? You are a symbol. You are a warrior. And now, you're a rebel. I knew they were coming, Utana and Hami. And I knew from our spies in Sadir that you were bound to them both. We saw an opportunity, and we sent Bakim to free you. You can see that we're desperate, Kian. Afraid, alone. Most humans have already given up, given in, become comfortable with this new world, with the Azadi. Many have forgotten about the magicals, or chosen to forget. They carry on their lives, even if we cannot. We few are all that remains of the Resistance. If we lose, all is lost. Our lives, our hopes, our entire future. Lost to darkness. I will do anything to save my people. Make terrible sacrifices, tell lies, anything. Wouldn't you, Kian? So yes, you are a tool. And you are a symbol. Our secret weapon. The key to our survival. It's been a long and tiring day. And there's still much I need to do. We can continue our conversation another day.
Pero yo pienso, quiero decir, no hay mucho, no cambia mucho el prisma con esta nueva información. Cuando te liberaron y dieron la vida de uno de los suyos por ti, no fue por capricho. Un movimiento. Vale. Aquí sale, de hecho, mira. Once blind Boba. Me fijé antes. Sí, ahí lo ponían. A ver, vamos a hablar con... Naame. ¿También es posible que Naame haya visto algo con respecto a April que la animase a hacer ese movimiento?
I've been expecting you. Why did you protect me in there? Why not tell them what I did?
A ver.
It was her portal that helped me escape the keep. She healed my wounds. She knew I might expose her, and yet she saved my life.
A ver, yo cogí... O sea... Ian cogió a esta chica y le dijo, o me ayudas o te mato a ti y a tu amiga. Que no hay mucho más allá. Ella podría haber sido más digna con respecto a la resistencia y haber dicho, no, bueno, me han pillado, pues es lo que hay, ¿no? Yo sabía lo que me arriesgaba, pues aquí se acaba mi historia. Pero, joder, quería vivir o tenía por su vida. Claro, es que es
I only had a
esto.
moment to decide. That's not enough time to weigh a person's life. I have no intention of protecting her secrets, but her selfless actions granted me a second chance. At the very least, she deserves to be heard.
Claro,
I called her a traitor, but are we so different?
claro, es que es eso. Es que es eso. Traidora porque yo la puse en una situación.
I know you had your reasons for doing what you did.
There's no excuse. But I did what I did because I believed it was the right thing to do. Will you at least hear me out before making your decision?
Aparte que el hecho de que le estuviesen siguiendo a él fue una sorpresa para todos, claro. Nadie sabía que los azadíes le iban a seguir, iban a arrasar con la ciudad. En teoría él era entrar, matar a al escorpión y salir, y ya está. Hasta luego, Mari Carmen.
Everyone deserves to be heard. Maybe the others won't give her that opportunity. Speak.
When I gave you the location of our base and betrayed April, I thought I was sacrificing one person to save everyone else. But many died because of my actions. This has haunted me. I have questioned my motives. Did I sell her out to save the shipment of food and medicines? Without it, many would have suffered. The old, the sickly, the children. Or did I betray the resistance to save my own skin? I would have been executed by the Azadi. I truly don't know. Perhaps it was a little of both. Perhaps things are not so black and white. We can never truly know the consequences of our actions. If you keep my secret, I can continue to help. I am of real value to the Resistance, despite my crimes. Turn me in, and more will suffer. But justice, for what it's worth, will be served. It's your choice to make, Alvane, not mine. What is your decision? What will you do with me?
Yo no se lo contaría a nadie. Quiero decir, no tiene sentido.
However she chooses to justify her betrayal, regardless of her importance to the Resistance, the others deserve to know. Her fate needs to be in their hands. She's important to the Resistance. Without her, they will be even weaker. I must protect her secret, whatever the consequences. She's important.
Vale.
I'll be watching you.
I promise you won't regret your decision. I will live to repent my sins and serve the Resistance. I'm in your debt, Alvane. Always and forever.
You saved my life, but I may still call on you one day to do something for me.
I'll be ready.
Ok. Muy bien. Muy bien.
The first is on her way.
Has she mentioned him?
I don't think so. You do know she's brought General Harmy and that mother with her.
Está muy, muy bien,
It means nothing. The general was due back in the Northlands.
What about the mother?
She's rumored to be next in line for the seat. She wants to be involved.
She was also the bleeding heart who practically raised Alvane. She sponsored his whole education.
Light. She could be a problem, but what can we do?
We make sure none of them know Kian is alive and with the Resistance.
Ahí está, ¿no?
Mistress, your presence here honors us.
Sister Sire, this is an impressive edifice. It appears your work here has borne fruit.
We believe so, Mistress. We welcome you to Malcuria and the Northlands. Anything you need, you let me know. Mother, I'm pleased to see you as well. To have the both of you here is a great honor.
quite. The seat wants to know how the mission goes, how the Northlanders are handling the transition, and how many of them have chosen to embrace the light of the goddess.
We will speak of this, and much more. For now, we have prepared dinner for all of you. I hope you will join me.
Right. Well, I am starving. The food on those cloud ships.
General, I did not expect to see you back so soon.
Neither did I. What's this I hear about Kian?
Yes, what of the Apostle?
It pains me to inform you that Alvane died in a riot. He was detained under penalty of death until your visit, Mistress. Unfortunately, the rebels snuck their agents into the prison. They cut him down and burned his body.
Goddess, guide his immortal soul to the first mountain.
With every respect to you and your seat, Mother, Alvane was a traitor. He betrayed the cause, and he—
May I remind you, sister, that the Apostle was never relieved of his title and should be addressed properly? And may I also remind you that without a proper trial and judgment by the first of the six, his so-called treason remains an accusation and nothing more. Now that he's no longer with us, we may never know the truth. But our people will not be told that the Apostle was a traitor.
Mother.
How did you say he died, Commander?
Stabbed during a riot. They burned his body, hopefully after he'd bled out. We weren't able to retake the prison until the next morning.
I will need to see the keep for myself, Commander, and interview the guards and prisoners.
Certainly. I shall make arrangements for you to visit in a couple of days.
Don't bother, Vamon. I'll go there tomorrow. You don't have to trouble yourself. I'm sure you have better things to do.
As you wish, Mir.
How is the engine progressing?
The engineers are working day and night to connect the tubes. We expect to be able to switch it on according to schedule.
Good. I have brought the final instructions from Sadir. The architect will send any remaining modifications by cloud ship. And when the Prophet returns, he will inspect the engine before we switch it on.
Have you not spoken with him?
Not for many months, but he will be here when our goddess-given task is complete. Only he will know how to bring it to life and to interpret the messages from the engine.
Of course. Please, will the two of you accompany me to the dinner table? I'm sure the kitchen is worried the food will turn cold before we are seated. General, Commander.
Until tomorrow, sister. Mother? My lady? Vamon, if you'll dine with me in my quarters?
Of course, Mir.
Tell me again what happened at the keep.
Vale, desbloqueados nuevos personajes. ¡Perfecto! Capítulo 4. Recuerdo. ¿Verdad? ¿Vale?
Hello?
You were there. Ixul Panax Brekal.
¡Qué bueno! ¡Qué bueno!
Is that a man? It doesn't look human.
¡Qué chulo!
Have we met before?
We will. We are meeting now. Venari Abnaxus et al. I am Abnaxus of the Venar.
Oh, hi, I'm Zoe of, the humans. Who's that?
He will be Ular Pala, chief of the Ular. Those who remained, children of the Purple Mountains.
Okay. This is a dream, right?
It was. You dreamed of things elsewhen. Of Abnaxus who was, and who will soon have passed beyond the veil and into the great forgetfulness.
Okay.
In the dream, I will speak of the time that has flowed, and the time that will still flow.
Muy
but
bien.
outside the dream, I will be sick.
Hola. A ver.
I was like a petrified tree in the middle of a river, frozen in this moment,
Claro.
while time parts around me.
Es que este personaje está genial.
I think he said his name is Abnaxus. So why am I having this dream?
You were needed. Achik aksik nabe ajna achik aksik. The first dreamer needs you.
The first dreamer? How did he get over there so quickly? There's some sort of doorway into the mountain.
¿Eh?
This one is also sick. This one is dying. Lux Kamel.
What does that mean?
This one's name is Lux. This one is the first dreamer. This one is like you, like your sister, like those who did dream and shaped reality.
¿Qué cosas?
Another dreamer? Wait, that wasn't real. That was just another dream.
Yes, and also much more. We needed you to come. You came. You will come here to help Lux. Everything depends on this. Everything that was, is, and will be. If this one ends, everything ends. All of time.
Someone else told me the same thing. What does it mean?
This one is the first dreamer. This one dreams. And the dream is the universe.
Hostia, qué locura,
When the
¿no?
dream ends,
What's happening? Where are you going? Hey, come back! Tell me what's going on!
Qué chulo. Vale.
Zoe, are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. I was just dreaming.
¿Te
You were
reza?
crying out in your sleep. Nightmare. Do you want to talk about it?
Yes, it was, and no, I don't. What time is it?
Time for me to leave and for you to start getting ready for your doctor's appointment.
Oh, I want to sleep.
Yeah, well, too bad. See you later?
Sure. I'll stop by the office when I'm done.
Okay. Love you.
Me
Relación
too.
salvada por ahora. Muy bien. Vale. La oficina del Dr. Roma en la torre. Vale, perfecto. Vamos a vestirnos.
I'm not a demanding flatmate, but I did insist on buying a good bed. This is that. What time is it? I'm not going to bed.
Pero
Memories. I need those around.
hay que hacer la cama. Que si no luego si esto se llena de espíritus.
Do I have to pee? No, I don't have to pee.
Hay café por aquí, por favor, dame un café.
Not my day to cook. Also, not the time to cook. Also, no groceries to cook with. I'm cook blocked. What would be the point? It's
Vale.
even sadder on the inside.
A ver qué tenemos aquí. Nada, no tenemos nada. Vámonos. Echaba de menos, la verdad, manejar a Zoe. Porque Kian, la historia de Kian mola. Pero me mola más la historia de Zoe. Lo se ha dicho. A ver, y tengo ganas de ver cómo convergen también. Muy bien.
Eyes everywhere. I've never seen so many of them out on the streets.
Citizen, hold.
Dime.
Where are you going?
Why?
Answer the question or you will be detained.
I have an appointment.
The streets are unsafe. Return to your home or business to conduct your appointment remotely.
I'm seeing my doctor.
What is the name and business location of your doctor?
They have no
Aceptar.
right to ask for that information, but if I resist, they might put me on a watch list. Or worse.
Ya, y trabajando en una campaña política y
As far as I
tal.
know, the Eye has no right to interrogate me. Not unless they arrest me first.
La campaña electoral, perdón.
They have no right to ask. Dr. Roman Zelenka. His office is in Seshadri Tower.
You are Zoe Meyer Castillo, a resident of Sun and Shine Plaza Terraces by OC.
Joder, macho.
Are you asking me a question?
Stay off the streets, Miss Castillo. It's for your own protection.
Sure it is.
Proceed.
Crowbar's here to help you find your way in
Those
Footpath.
interactive tourist maps helped a lot when I
Crowbar
first moved here.
I'm one
They're still
rootin'
helpful.
tootin' six-barrel
Still get
shootin'
lost.
crow cowboy.
Doctor Roman.
I'm going to Seshadri Tower.
The tallest tower in all of Footpath. That'd be right here, sweetheart. It was a pleasure serving you this fine day, miss.
Vale. Es aquí, pero hacia arriba. Vale, por aquí podemos subir. Qué chulo, ¿no?
I think those are meant to represent reaching for the sun or maybe playing basketball. One of the two.
A ver, venga, vamos, vamos que nos vamos. Mira, escaleras por aquí. Ah, mira. ¿Pero qué me estás contando, pavo? Que necesito pasar.
They're shutting down entire streets now.
Stations.
Stay in touch through your Watty Dream machines. The streets are dangerous.
Ah,
Crowds are
tenemos que llegar por otra parte.
avoid crowds.
¿Verdad? La oficina del Dr. Roa en la torre. Vale, patrocita. Lo van a poner complicado. Hostia, tío, esto es demasiado, ¿no?
And get my hand chewed off? No chance. I'll be tossing my garbage in the gutter like a normal person.
¿Lo que es? ¿Una máquina de...?
There's absolutely nothing I would want in there. Every day, more armored vehicles. You'd think the Eye was preparing for war. And get fried, or shot, or beaten to death? I like my quiet, anonymous life of no crime and as few beatings as possible.
Vale, a ver qué podemos hacer. Bueno, también esto no es culpa nuestra, ¿eh? Quiero decir, vamos a intentar llegar a la oficina del doctor, pero que también podríamos llamar. Y decir, oye, es que mira, hemos... De hecho, no parece que haya opción, ¿eh? Vale, por aquí no puedo bajar. A no ser que intente... A ver...
It's warm and tingly. Odd.
Ah, mira, este señor otra vez.
Cool.
¿Te imaginas que fuera uno de los desarrolladores del juego
Or maybe
que canta también?
leather.
Dice, voy a aprovechar y me voy a meter aquí. Me voy a meter en mi propia creación. Con mis canciones y todo. Pues nada. A buscar vías alternativas. A ver si las encontramos. Vamos aquí. Por aquí no se puede pasar porque hay un coche. Por aquí no se puede bajar porque está tapado. Y por aquí no se podía ir por aquí. Pero por aquí sí, creo que sí. Así que vamos a intentarlo. Y si nos subimos a casa llamamos por teléfono, no hay otra. Donkey.
I think just disconnecting them from the dream machine could be dangerous, and I'd probably get beaten up for trying to help.
Vale, la zona superior está tapiada, pero la zona inferior no. Vale, podemos subir desde otra parte, supongo.
Much as I'd like to spend the rest of my day getting drunk and dancing on tables, no.
Vale, por aquí no podemos ir. Hostia, pavo. Qué fuerte, ¿no?
More and more of these random arrests. They're really cracking down on protests.
Ah. También está el metro cerrado. Aquí no hay nada, no tenemos nada que hacer. Vale, por aquí. Por aquí a lo mejor podemos ir por ahí enfrente. No, está tapiado. Vale, pues vamos a buscar otras vías por aquí. Ah, por aquí se puede ir. Vale. Madre mía, qué miedo, ¿no? Un tapiado todo.
Biotech, vat-grown organs, wormhole generators, nanobot paste, neural implants, processes, digital irises, gene-modded goats.
Vale, por aquí no se puede pasar. La única que me quedaría a lo mejor es esta de aquí. A ver. Eso recuerdo que era como un callejón súper pequeño. Por aquí era, ¿no? ¿Eh? Perfecto, es por aquí. A ver, espera si no me lo han tapado. Perfecto. Joder. Ahí estamos. Ah.
I wasn't sure you'd make it today. What with the Panzer Pandu out in force. Say hello to our new robot overlords.
It was touch and go. Were you waiting for me?
I don't do apologies.
Okay. What happened to Carl?
Confiscated. After the Hand published their story about the Collective and grey market imports, the district refused to renew my license and I refused to move. So those cowardly mecha cunts hold Carl away.
Oh my god. Nella, I'm so sorry.
Not your fault. The sausages gave your chorbo the shits and he wrote a story about it. Mega chungo, but fair
Qué
shakes.
cabrón.
Anyway, I will fight them, all the way to the top. The legal wheels are turning. But this isn't why I wanted to talk to you. Last week, when you bumped into me outside the collective, I was confrontational. I didn't mean to be.
You don't do apologies, Nayla.
You're right, so shut up and accept it.
Perfecto.
Accepted. So why were you confrontational?
Paranoia, Zozo. I'm just on edge with this party business. No big deal.
Vale, profundizar. Ya que estás habladora.
Oh, she must mean the Marxists. I'm curious to know what's got her so on edge. Party business? What's going on?
Manifesto's starting to come apart at the seams. Too many conflicts of interests. Ribas is having a tough time keeping everyone in line. There's no consensus about strategy, about what to do to get people to open their eyes and see what's really going on in this city. Some want to keep doing what we have been doing. Peaceful protest, debate, passing out pamphlets.
Y otros quieren...
Others want to take more radical action.
Yeah.
Like what?
It's politics, Zozo. You know how it is. The hardest part is agreeing on a common agenda. I'm not sure it matters. We're last in the polls and it'll take a miracle to change that. But anyway, you were asking me about Hannah Roth.
I'm looking for her.
Why?
Oh, it's complicated. Queenie, you know, the Babka on the boat down
Sure,
in
everyone knows her.
Queenie asked me to look for Hannah, to find out if she's okay or not okay, I guess.
Why the hell would she be asking you?
Campaign business. I'm trying to get her to officially support Leia Uminska.
Ah, it's all starting to make sense.
Do you know Hannah?
She runs errands for merchants in Propast, does odd jobs for anyone willing to pay. She's helped me out a few times, deliveries mostly, and also... Well, that's how I know Hannah. But I don't know where she lives. I don't know who her friends are, I don't know how to get hold of her.
So, why...
She runs a gang, all homeless girls, the Dragonflies. They operate out of the underground here in Propast. They do odd jobs, legit jobs, but also other jobs.
Like crime?
Like crime, Zozo. Pickpocketing, fencing, smuggling, selling unlicensed dreams. Drugs. Keep an eye out for the dragonfly symbol, and the girl with short, pink hair and piercings. That'll be Hannah.
I appreciate it, Nella. I'm sorry about getting involved in your affairs last week. And good luck getting Carl back.
We'll be back in business before you know it. They can't keep the people down. Time to go squeeze some government testicles until they release my food cart. I hope you find Hannah.
Ok, habla con Nela en el exterior de la torre. Y eso ya lo hemos hecho. Ya lo hemos hecho. Venga, vamos con el doctor. Entonces llegó el doctor manejando el cuatrimotor. ¿Saben lo que pasó? Oh.
How are things between you and Reza?
They're okay. Just okay. Rocky.
And how do you feel about that?
Pues bien.
Nothing's changed. I love Reza. We're having a tough time, but it's worth fighting for, right? Things are rougher than they were. It's not like we fight every day, but it's tense. We're circling each other.
No ha ido muy así. Ni movida, así que vamos a mantenernos coherentes.
Nothing. I feel good. I feel fine. I try not to think too much about it.
Yeah.
Listen to your own feelings. Be aware of them.
I will.
In our last session...
Last week.
Last week, you said you want to remember.
Right.
About what happened before the coma.
Yeah.
Is that still the case?
I haven't changed my mind. I need to go back before I can move forward. I want to remember. Yep.
Okay. Good. I think it's right of you to focus on remembering. I believe it will help you wake up.
Wake up? What do you mean? I am awake. Oh, wait, sorry, I'm getting a call.
Do you need to take it?
It's just Baruti, my campaign manager. I'm sure it can wait.
Uy.
Sorry about that. Where were we? What did you mean by waking up?
Are you sleeping well?
No, not really, no.
And why is that?
I dream. A lot. They're very vivid dreams. Lucid. Not like normal dreams at all.
Do you remember these dreams?
I'm not sure I want to share my dreams with Roman. They feel important, but private. I'll figure them out on my own. I think my dreams are important. If I talk about them, maybe Roman can help me figure them out.
No creo, ¿no? Porque es una cuestión de contexto. Vas a con una sin el contexto vas a con una interpretación que va por otro sitio. No tiene sentido. Pero bueno, al fin y al cabo estamos en esta consulta por algo. Así que venga, va, vamos a compartir.
I think my dreams are important. Yeah, they're almost always the same. There's a temple in the clouds, surrounded by tall mountains, all misty and white. There's a strange, man who speaks in riddles, and an ape-like creature on a floating chair. I know, it's odd, it's crazy.
What else?
There's a child, or I don't know, it looks like a child. She, or he, is very ill. If the child dies, the dream ends. We all vanish.
All of us?
Everything. The universe, reality. What does it mean?
I'm not sure. Do you think your dreams are related to your memory loss?
Crazy as that may seem, I feel they do. Maybe not literally, as in I've forgotten meeting a floating ape creature, but there's something there that's strangely familiar. It feels that way, but that's bonkers. I don't think I could have forgotten meeting a floating ape and a man creature speaking in riddles, right? And, oh no, I can't tell Roman that. Crazy, yeah, well, you know.
They may be a signal that some memories are beginning to re-emerge.
You think so?
Dreams are never just dreams. They can be mirrors, reflecting our darkest fears and deepest desires. They can provide us with clues to who we are. They can stir memories. But let's leave that for next week. Our time is up. Today was another step forward, Zoe. Regardless of what you do or do not remember, I want you to think about what I said. About working on your memories. About remembering. You really should write down your dreams, you know. It will help you remember.
I should head out. Leave you to your note-taking.
Always taking notes, that's me. See you next week, Zoe.
Same time, same place. You betcha.
Muy bien.
I thought we agreed you wouldn't show up at my office. I am not comfortable with this. She just left, by the way. You probably passed her on the way in. She would have seen you.
I'm a ghost, Dr. Zelenka. People do not see me unless I let them.
¿Qué cojones?
What have you learned?
Well, she wants to remember.
And will she?
I don't know. Eventually, probably.
You know what to do if she does.
You've made that very clear.
What else would you like to tell me today?
She's not sleeping well. It's her dreams. She used the words vivid and lucid. She told me about one recurring dream. I'm not sure what to make of it, but maybe your employer? Something about a temple in the clouds. Mountains, riddles, talking apes. If it wasn't for the fact that she detests dream machines, I'd say she'd been using one. Oh, and she also said something about a sick child. If the child dies, the dream ends. Everything ends. Miss Castillo has a very vivid imagination. I doubt it means anything, but there you are.
Your doubts, Dr. Zelenka, have been noted. In your professional opinion, is she starting to remember?
Not unless she did go to a temple in the clouds to meet talking apes.
That is all, thank you, Doctor.
How much longer will I need to do this?
Without us, you would have nothing. Do you not want it to continue? Until she remembers. Until then.
If that never happens?
Then we terminate. Good day to you, Dr. Zelenka.
Pero qué cojones está pasando aquí, tío.
I just paid the doctor a visit. He tells me she has her mind set on remembering what occurred last year. Yes, Zelenka does believe she will remember in time. There's another thing we just learned. She has vivid dreams, as you said she would. She spoke to him about it. The doctor mentioned a temple in the clouds, mythical creatures, riddles. I'm sending you the recording. She described these dreams to him as particularly vivid, almost like visions. Yes, lucid dreaming without a dream machine. Sehr gut, Fräulein. I will contact you immediately if I hear anything else. I have ears in all places. The moment she remembers, we will know.
Supongo que será la que ahora es directora y dueña de Waiki. Para ver si recuerda algo del complot.
Sorry, I was with my therapist when you called earlier.
Hey, Sissy. No worries. Can we meet?
I'm not working today, so absolutely. Should I come by the campaign office?
Let's meet somewhere else. I'm by the river, right next to the memorial fountain in Pristaviste.
Yeah? Sure. When? Now?
Whenever you're available. I'll be there.
All right. See you soon.
I'll be there. Contacta con Reza en la mano que provee. Bueno, tenemos que bajar al río. Así que el primero que llegue. El primero que salte. Va a ser nuestro amigo, creo, ¿eh? Y aquí está.
Thanks for coming, Sissy.
Of course. What's up?
I found something. A discrepancy pointing to our campaign, to unity, to Leia Uminska.
What sort of discrepancy?
This is why I wanted to meet you outside. I don't know if they have the office under surveillance, if they're monitoring my iris or my wire access.
Seriously? What's going on?
I don't know yet, but I need to find out. My contact at Bokamba Mesa came across transactions between the Syndicate and Unity. There's money being funneled into our campaign from places money shouldn't be coming from. Corporate money. It could be just a misunderstanding. There might be a good explanation for it, but it could also be...
Un saludo, Vogel.
Serious. It could be serious. So I need...